Last episode, Sandy told you that we're gonna talk about a concept or an idea called experiential learning through experience, and this is the core idea that the Christ in Sports service is based on, and it's basically the concept or the idea of learning through experience. We go through the experience and we learn from it, and we apply it again and we learn again. So Sandy will elaborate on that.
Thank you, Ahmed. So experiential learning, it's one of the main differences between serving through sport and serving through the church. Because in the church, we're used to our fathers giving sermons, or fellow servants giving a sermon or a talk and preaching to us. Versus in sport, it is more of the experience and the body and the language that actually gives the lesson. So experiential learning is basically a cycle, and it is developed from four main things. It is an experience, so just like Ahmed said. So for example, we'll play a game, whether it's an icebreaker or it's an actual sport, we'll play a game. And then after that, we'll debrief. So we'll ask, the second thing is what the feeling is. So how did you feel? So like, for example, Ahmed, how did you feel about playing soccer yesterday? So he would tell us, tired. And it's more of a conversation. So, he would tell us tired. So how about, what did you like or dislike about such and such? So for example, about the red card that was given to one of your colleagues.
It was unfortunate. It was sad to see something like this happen. Usually, when there's a drama in the situation, it takes away from the fun for everyone. So it wasn't it took away from enjoying the game for our team and the other team.
Okay, so this was basically what Ahmed felt. He was disappointed and he felt there was so much drama and it was not worth it and it took away the fun. So first, it was the soccer game, that was the experience. The second, it was the feeling, and this was how he felt. And then the third part is, and then what does that mean now to us in comparison to our life? So where do we experience those things in our life? And then he can carry on. So for example, Ahmed, so how can you relate what has happened today and what the ref did and your colleague did to what happens in your life?
So I think we can relate to it. Maybe, we had a good time. We were having a nice game. Having a nice game, and the game was very even, and it was very close. And when that person got a red card and was out, it took away from the fun. So even something, although it gave us maybe an advantage to win, but it wasn't as fun playing against a team that is short by one.
Okay. So the last thing in the experiential learning cycle is, how do we relate this to our life? And then we're gonna tell you more, and not just our life, but the biblical lesson. So how can we relate this to our spiritual life? And then we're gonna tell you in our next episode about more details about that, because it's gonna be more information. So we'll see you next time in Christ in Sports.